ओके मैं स्टार्ट कर दूं. ओके. Is the sound audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir, I can hear.
Okay, we'll start the lecture now. There was an
Okay.
issue. I don't have my laptop, that's why they are hosting from there. So it took some time. So we started calculus, right, in the last
Sir,
class. Yeah,
sir, I have a doubt
yeah.
from the
Tell me,
test.
tell me.
Sir, what was the answer of question 13?
What is question number 13? Just let me check.
Sir, wait a second.
Question number 13 in the paper.
Yes, sir.
Uh, or in the paper I discussed with you in the last class. Are you talking about the exam, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me just check what question number 13 is. Uh, Question is from 136, right? Physics. Okay, just read the question.
Sir, just a second. Sir,
Yeah.
so the question is, if
Mm.
sine A minus cos A is equals to 0,
Mm.
then the value of sine raised to the power 4A plus cos raised to the power 4A is
Sin A minus
cos
cos
A
A
Cause
equals to 0.
0.
Okay, then
The value of sine raised to the power 4A
mm,
plus cos raised to the power 4A is.
is how much? So I think we discussed this in the last class. Similar kind of question. So now
Yes.
tell me, now tell me what is when is sin A equal to, when is sin A minus cos A equal to 0?
45
When
degrees.
sin A equals to cos A, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is true for A is equal to 45 degrees.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree? So A is 45 degrees. Now you can substitute it here and you can get the answer. So what is sine power 445 plus cos power 445? It's 1 by root 2 whole power 4 plus 1
Yes,
by
sir.
root 2 whole power 4. So it is what is the square of root 2? It is 2, right? So if I do the square once, it will be 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 square, same thing. So what is it? 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4.
Yes, sir.
It's 1 by 2. Clear?
So, but the answer is that's what I did 1 by 4, but
Yeah.
the 1 by 2, but the answer is 1.
Yeah, we'll change the key. So any mistakes like that, we will change the key. Just report the uh, if the key has mistakes, just report those mistakes to me. I'll get them updated. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. So in the last class we started derivatives. We found the derivatives of many functions. Now what is the derivative? What is the derivative of a function? Tell me.
Function of x.
So
derivation.
derivative is slope of a function.
So it's actually slope of a function. Slope of a function. Okay. Now suppose if the function is, if a function is linear. What do you mean by linear?
Sir, similar.
The
No,
So
power
the
of
degree 1,
no. What do you mean by a linear function or linear equation?
S power is
The
1.
whole
When
degree
you
is 1.
plot
power 1,
when you plot the graph will be a
Straight line.
Straight line.
straight line graph.
straight line. So that is what linear function is. Now if function is linear, then its derivative is, tell me, its derivative is
Similar.
mhm. Derivative is anyone? If function is linear,
Constant.
very good. If function is linear, then its derivative is a constant.
Constant.
Why? Since its slope is also,
Constant.
since its slope is a constant. Do you agree? Example. If f of x equals to some constant, let us call it say 5. Okay?
Okay.
Let us call it y. Then f dash of x or dy by dx, which is nothing but derivative, equals to if f of x is 5, then what is the derivative? Hmm? Derivative is, what is derivative?
f of x plus dx.
Okay, fine. That is the formula. Okay, but what is derivative? It's slope, right? What is slope of this
Slope
function?
of a function.
Y equals to 5. What is slope of this function? Y equals to 5.
The 0.
0. Tell me. Okay. Now, if f of x is minus 10 or y is minus 10, okay? Y is minus 10. Then, what is f dash of x? Or what is dy by dx?
The 0.
0. Why? Because all these are what? Horizontal lines, right?
Yes, sir.
See, y is equal to 5 is a horizontal line, y is equal to minus 10 is a horizontal line. All these horizontal lines have slope 0. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Now, if f of x equals to x or y equals to x, what is f dash of x?
The 1.
Or dy by dx? What is it?
1.
dy by dx.
Equals to 1.
1.
Y equals to mx plus c, right? So if you compare with mx plus c, if you compare this equation with mx plus c, if you compare this equation with y equals to x, we can see that c is 0 and m is 1. So if m is 1, slope is 1. If slope is 1, derivative is also 1. Do you agree? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me. Now tell me. If f of x equals to 2x or y equals to 2x, then f dash of x or dy by dx equals to
2, sir.
2. Very good. Very good. If f of x equals to 7x plus 3 or y equals to 7x plus 3, then f dash of x or dy by dx is
7.
7.
7.
Okay. Last question.
7.
If y equals to
Y
minus
equal to
5x plus 10, or if I can say f of x equal to minus 5x plus 10, then dy by dx or f dash of x equals to
Minus 5.
Minus 5.
minus 5. Okay, clear? So all these are what? All these are what? Which kind of equations? These are all linear equations.
Linear equations.
Why? Because slope was constant. Slope was constant. Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let us look at nonlinear equations. So if y equals to x square, or if f of x equal to x square, then f dash of x or dy by dx equals to, tell me,
0.
if y equals to x square, what is dy by dx equal to?
2x.
It's equal to 2x. We derived this. Now can you see that here slope is not a constant? Here slope was a Constant.
Constant.
Here slope is a variable. What do you mean by variable? It changes with x.
Letters.
At different x, you will have different slope. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a non-linear equation. Now, if y equals to x cube, then
No.
what is f dash of x or dy by dx equal?
F dash of x.
3x square.
It's 3x squared. Now, can you see that this is a variable?
Yes, sir.
If slope is variable, then that is a non-linear equation. Now, let me ask you next question. If y equals to x power 4, then what is f dash of x equals to?
4x cube.
4x cube.
Yes.
It's 4x cube. Any problem?
No, sir.
Okay. Next. If y equals to or f of x equals to sin x, then what is f dash of x or dy by dx equal to?
2 sin x.
Sir, cos x.
Yeah, cosine x or cos x. So it is cos x. Very good. Now next question.
Sir, will it not be 2 sin x?
No. If y is equal to cos x, we derived all this in the last class. Then what is f dash of x equal to?
Minus sin of x.
Tell me.
Minus sin x.
Minus sin x.
Minus sin x. We derived all this in the last class. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
now there are some formulas that I didn't derive, but I told you to remember. I'll derive it later someday, not now. So if y equals to f of x equals to e power x, okay. So then f dash of x or dy by dx equals to,
Sir, e power x only.
it will be e power x. So e power x is also called an exponential function. This is called exponential
Yes, sir.
function. So this is an exponential function. Exponential function. The function is such that the value is equal to slope. The value of the function equals its slope. Okay. Now the thing is, the value of this number e. Okay, let me just write down. This e is an irrational number. What do you mean by irrational number? It cannot be represented
It can't be
in
written in the p form of p.
It can be written in the p by q form.
number, just like pi. Okay, and the value of e is 2.718 dash dash dash. Okay, you're getting my point.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So the thing is, the story of E is very big. So to understand E, it will take some time. So we'll leave it now. But I'll tell you someday. Okay, not now. Someday I'll tell you what E is. Okay, clear? Okay, next. Let me go to the next question. If y equals to f of x equals to natural log of x. What do you mean by natural log of x?
log to the base e.
Log to the base e. Generally, there are two types of logarithms that are widely used. One is log to the base 10, the other is log to the base e. So this log to the base e is very common in science. Everywhere you will get this logarithm. You will get this logarithm in every branch. You will get this in finance, you will get this in physics, you will get this in chemistry, you will get this in even biology, how the population of bacteria change. Slowly you will understand, don't worry. But this is natural log. Now, I hope everybody knows basics about logarithms, right?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll discuss logarithms also. Anyway, if y equals to ln x, then dy by dx equals to 1 by x. I'll derive this using the previous formula. Which formula? This e power x formula. I'll use that and I'll derive this. But you just remember this now, for now. Clear? You're getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now, before going into details, there are lots of things to learn. We will slowly, just keep in mind certain things that are supposed to be kept in mind. For example, what is logarithm of 10? Tell me. Not logarithm. What is the derivative of 10? This is y and this is dy by dx.
0.
Very good. It is 0. Okay, anyway, I'll put it here. So what is this? This is 0. Clear? This is 0. Okay. Now, what is the derivative of some other number? Say minus 5.
0.
0. Very good. Okay. Now,
Sir, how 0?
see, this is which function? Tell me. A constant function, right? If you draw a graph of constant function, how will the graph be? How will the graph be?
Straight line.
For example, if you write 10, the graph of y equal to 10 will be something like this. Clear? So y equal to 10 will be like this. If you stand here, what will be the slope? 0. Clear? Or you can use the formula. Which formula? F of x plus dx minus f of x by dx. So this is f dash of x, or this is dy by dx. Clear? Now,
Yes, sir.
what is f of x plus 10? It is 10, because y is always 10, minus 10 by dx. So it is 0 by dx. That means it is 0. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir.
No
Yes,
matter
sir.
how you look at it, you will get the same answer. Okay, tell me. What is the derivative of pi? Pi is a constant.
Sir, 0.
0. Very
Pi.
good. It will be 0 again. Because pi is also a constant, right? It is irrational number, but it is a constant. What is derivative of e?
0.
0. This is not e power x, it is just e. E is just a number, so it is 0. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What is derivative of 2021?
0.
0.
0, sir.
0. Okay, fine. Till here, everything clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me,
Yes,
what is
sir.
the derivative of x?
So 1.
Very good. It is 1.
1.
What is the
1.
derivative of 5x?
5.
It is 5.
5.
What is the derivative of minus 10x?
Minus 1.
Minus 10. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So tell me, what
Yes,
is the
sir.
derivative of x square?
2x.
2x.
X.
Tell me, what is the derivative of 5x square?
10x.
Very good.
10x.
10x.
So what is the derivative of minus 10x square?
Minus
Minus
20x.
20x.
Minus 20x. Very good. Now, what is the derivative of x cube?
3x.
3x square.
9x.
What is the derivative of 5x cube?
15x square.
15x square.
What is the derivative of minus 10x cube?
Minus
30.
30x square.
30x square.
Yeah. Minus 30x. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes, sir.
E power x.
E power x.
X.
E power x. So we'll discuss about e power x later, but I'm just repeating it several times so that you'll remember the derivatives. What is the derivative of 5 e power x?
5 e power
5ex.
So minus 10 ex will be,
Minus 10e.
Minus 10 e power x.
okay, fine. What is the derivative of sin x?
Cos x.
cos
Cos
x.
x.
Cos 6.
What is the derivative of 10 sin x?
10
cos x.
10 cos 6.
10 cos x.
10 cos x.
What is the derivative of minus 5 sin x?
Minus 5 cos 6.
Minus cos x.
Minus 5 cos x.
What is the derivative of cos x?
minus sin.
Minus sin x.
Minus sin x.
Minus sin x.
What is the derivative of 5 cos x?
minus
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 sin x.
5 cos x.
Minus 5 sin x.
What is the derivative of minus 10 cos x?
10
Yes.
10
10
sin x.
10 sin x.
Okay.
10 sin x.
What is the derivative of natural log of x?
1 by x.
1 by x.
What is the derivative of 10 natural log of x?
So 10 by
1
x.
by 10.
10 by x.
Okay, fine. Okay. So we got some idea about how to take the derivatives here. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now I'll give you some questions. I'll just give you one example and then I'll ask you questions. You just answer me. So suppose y equals to, okay, last question before going. What is derivative of x power n?
So nx to the power n minus 1.
N x to the power n minus 1. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So based on this formula, you can write the formulas of so many other derivatives. For example, like 1 by x, if you want, the derivative will be,
1 by nx to the power x.
no, it will be minus
X
1
raised
by
to the
x.
power minus 1.
Why? Because it is x power minus 1, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is x power minus 1. So using this formula, we can write minus 1 x power minus 1 minus 1. Do you agree? So it is minus of x power minus 2, which is minus 1 by x square. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So this is how you can do. So for example, 1 by root x also you can do. What is derivative of root x? It will be 1 by 2 root x.
2
1 by 2 root x. Same formula if you apply, you will get. Now it
Sir,
is better to remember. See, x power half is what? Half x power half minus 1, right? So it is half x power minus half, which is what? 1 by 2 x power half, which is 1 by 2 root x. Clear?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So you can find these two formula based on this x power n, but I recommend you remember these two. This will be common. Okay, these two you remember. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, let me proceed with some examples. So the question, the examples are like this. See, suppose y equals to x power 9, 3x power 9 plus 7 natural log of x plus 3 not 3 minus 5 sin x. So dy by dx equals to, see just what I am doing. This will be
X to the power
3 into 9x power 8 plus 7 into 1 by x minus 5 into
cos 6.
cos x. So this will become
26.
27 x power 8 plus 7 by x minus
5 cos 6.
5 cos x. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So I'll give you question, you answer now. Suppose y equals to minus 5 e power x plus 7 cos x plus 2x square. So what is dy by dx?
Sir, minus 5 to the power ex.
It is minus 5 ex plus or minus.
7 sin
Minus 7 sin x
Minus sin 7 sin x.
plus 4
4x.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here y equals to x cube plus
7.
wait minus okay, now tell me.
21x square
21x square minus 3 by x
minus 3 by x
Yeah, tell me.
sir. Just
minus
Hmm.
minus 2x to the power minus 2.
So it is minus 2 by x square. Why? Because 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Remember?
Yes, sir.
There I can just substitute minus 1 by x square. If you want, you can simplify also. You can simplify also. If you take common denominator as x square, so it will be 21 x power 4 minus 3 x minus 2. Do you agree?
Yes.
Clear? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Last one more example let us do. Y equals to 100 x power 9 plus 10 x power 90 plus 90 x power 10. Now tell me what is dy by dx?
Sir, 900x to the power 8
900 x power 8. Do you agree?
Yeah, sir.
Plus
900 x to the power 89.
9 x power 89. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Plus 900.
900x to the power
power
9.
X is power
9.
So can you simplify this? You can take 900 common. You can write x power 8 plus x power 89 plus
X
x
power
power
9.
9.
9.
You can simplify further if you want. You can take x power 8 common. So you get 1
Yes.
plus
Plus
x power 81
81.
plus
Plus
1.
x.
here. So
Yes,
this is how you do differentiation. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay, let me go to the next topic. So the next topic is important. It is extremely important. It is called the chain rule. In derivatives. Now watch carefully. What the chain rule is, watch carefully. Now there are some functions whose derivatives you can just directly take out. For example, you can take out the derivative of x square. You can take out the derivative of sin x. Do you agree? See, what is the derivative of x square?
2x.
2
What is the derivative of sin x?
Cos x.
Cos
Cos
x.
x.
It is cos x. Very good. So you can take the derivative of x square and you can take the derivative of sin x. Do you agree?
Yes,
And
sir.
we derived also. We derived in the last classes why these derivatives are 2x and cos x. We derived. Which formula did we use for the derivation? F of
F of x plus dx minus f of x divided dx.
Upon dx.
was equal to what? F dash of x, or it can be written as dy by dx, right? Now it's quite simple why this formula is true, because dx is dx, dx is dx, but dy is what? F of x plus dx minus f of x, correct? So we derived. We use this formula and we derived. We applied some limits like, you know, sin dx by dx is 1. All those things we did and we got. We neglected dx when added. All those things we did and we got these derivatives. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
But we don't have the derivative of, for example, if I say y equals to sine of x squared, then you don't know what the derivative of this function is. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
See, you know what the derivative of x square is, and you know what the derivative of sine x is, but you don't know what the derivative of sine of x square is. Okay, clear? Now, first I will
Yes,
tell you
sir.
first I will tell you how to find the derivative of this function. Later, I will tell you why that is correct. Okay, you are getting my point.
Yes, sir.
So, when you have a function of a function, what do you mean by function of a function?
F of x.
See, x square is a function, sin x is a function. So, sine of x square is function of a function. You are getting my point.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just let me write down what I'm saying. Let g of x equals to x square and f of x equals to sin x. Then f of g of x is equal to what? F of
Sin of x.
x square, which is equal to sine of x square. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So basically we have function of a function. We have function of a function. Whenever you have function of a function, what you do is, see, when you take out the derivative, you put the, see, dy by dx, you write the derivative as you would have written for sin x. What will it be? Sin x का derivative क्या है?
Cos x.
So I'll write cos of, now we don't have x here, we have x square, so I'll write x square as it was. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
But
sir.
the thing
Yes,
is,
sir.
x की जगह कुछ और था, x की जगह कुछ और था ना, तो उसका डेरिवेटिव निकाल के मल्टीप्लाई करना, ठीक है? I take the derivative of x square, which is 2x, I multiply and I get the derivative. This is called chain rule. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you one more example. I'll give you one more example. If y equals to natural log of x power 100. Okay. So what will I do is dy by dx equal to
1 by x.
log का क्या है 1 by x है ना, तो 1 by x की जगह क्या है x power 100. Okay, correct. But in place of x you have something else, right? So I have to take the derivative of that and multiply. So it will be 100 x power 99. Clear?
99.
Yes, sir.
It will be
Yes, sir.
basically if you simplify it, it will be how much? 100 divided
10.
by x. Because x power 99 and 100 cancel. You are getting my point?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now let me just give you one more example. Actually, let me give you some examples. Sine of x cube, 5x cube plus 7x square plus 13. So what will be dy by dx?
Sin of 4x.
Sine का cos है, so I'll write cos and whatever it is I'll write as it is. X cube plus 7x square plus 13. Now, because in place of x there is something else, I'll take the derivative of that and I'll multiply. So what is the derivative of, tell me, 5x cube?
15x square.
15x square,
15x square plus
14x,
14x, 13 का 0 है, तो I'll just leave
Plus
it.
z.
Okay?
Yes.
So basically this is your answer. 14x. This is your answer. Clear? You are getting my point?
yes sir,
I'll write one more equation here. So if y equals to say cos of log of x. Okay. Now tell me what is dy by dx?
minus sign
minus sign
Minus sign
minus sine
1 by
log of x into
1 by x.
1 by x.
1 by x. 1 by x. Are you getting my point?
yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Now the thing is, you can keep on doing this as long as you have function within a function. For example, see y of cos of log of x power 100. So if this is the function you have, then dy by dx equals to
Minus sign
minus sine
Minus
of
sign
whatever it is you write,
1 by x power 100.
again 1 by x power 100 into, again in place of x we still don't have x, right? We have something else, right? You're getting my point.
Yes sir.
So I have to do chain rule once again. So what will I get?
100x.
Power 99. Clear?
Yes.
Then again 1 by x.
Now you got to the end. Now the process can end. You're getting my point. तो जब आपने लास्ट में
sir.
किया x पावर 100 का डेरिवेटिव, जब ओरिजिनल फॉर्मूला आपको आ गया, now you can stop. You are getting my point. See, I'll give you one more example. E power
सर ये लास्ट
100x
क्वेश्चन में 100 रेस टू द पावर 100x रेस टू द पावर 99 क्यों आया?
क्योंकि देखो जब cos का
सर आप
हाँ, जब आपने cos का किया तो साइन माइनस साइन लिख दिया, ठीक है? ओके नो
Yes, sir.
अब अंदर कुछ और है तो उसका डेरिवेटिव निकालना है, तो वो हो गया ln x पावर 100. तो ln x पावर 100 का 1 बाई एक्स पावर 100 लिख दिया, बट अब स्टिल x की जगह कुछ और है. ln x होता तो 1 बाई एक्स लिख के रुक जाता, बट x की जगह फिर कुछ और है, तो फिर से चेन रूल अप्लाई किया. x पावर 100 का क्या है? 100 into x पावर 99. नाउ द
Sir,
प्रोसेस
तो
हैज एंडेड.
ये फंक्शन ऑफ अ फंक्शन ऑफ अ फंक्शन.
सर ये
This is a function of a function of a function. Very good. Yeah. So this can go on forever. You are getting my point. Any doubt? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody has any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, let me just give you one more example. Y equals to sine of okay, sine of, tell me something. Log of x power 3. Okay, similar kind of example you will understand. Now tell me what is dy by dx. This is also function of a function of a
Cos.
function. Cos of
Cos log of x.
log of
x cube
X
now
cube.
into
1 by
1 by
x
1
x cube into
3x square.
3x square. Any
sir
problem?
shouldn't it be negative?
Sorry?
Sir, I mean 1 by x cube is equal to x to the power minus 3, so it shouldn't be like minus 3x to the power minus 3.
No, why? If you want, you can simplify. Let me just simplify. So dy by dx equals to cos of log of x cube. So this will remain unchanged. So I can write this as 3x square by x cube. Right? So this will cancel. ये x square और x cube का ये cancel हो जाएगा, तो क्या आएगा आंसर आपको? What will be your answer? Tell me. 3 by x into cos of natural log of x cube. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
तो माइनस तो आएगा नहीं, पावर में माइनस आएगा x पावर -1, बट 3 के साथ माइनस नहीं आएगा. ओके, क्लियर? Anybody has any doubt in this?
Can you repeat the last two steps?
See, what did I do here? I just cancelled this x square with x cube. So what is x square by x cube? X cube can be written as x into x square, right? So x square
Yes, sir.
cancel. So what is remaining? 3 by x is remaining. That 3 by x I have brought to the front. That's all.
Okay, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any doubt?
Mm,
Okay. I'm repeating one question. Y is equal to, because I want to tell you one difference, small difference. Sine of x squared. What is the derivative?
cos of x
Cos
squared
x.
Cos x.
Cos of x squared.
Into 2x. Correct? So if you little bit simplify, it is
Yes.
2x cos of x square. Like this you can write if you want. You can just rearrange it and write. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now I'm asking you one more question, which looks similar but actually is completely different. Okay? Now you tell me, if y equals to sine square x, what will be dy by dx?
Cos scale.
Now basically, what is the difference
y
between
sin x.
this yellow function and pink function? It is actually, what is sine of sine square x? Sine square is actually what? Sine x?
Into sin x.
Into sin x.
Sine x into sine x, fine, but it is sine x whole square also, right?
Yes, yes.
Now there is a difference between the last function and this function, that is sine of x squared. This is sine x whole squared. Okay. So here, what is the function that is outside? Here, sine x is the function that is outside, x square is the function that is inside. Clear? But
Yes,
here,
sir.
square is the function that is outside and sine x is the function that is inside. Clear? So when I take the derivative of this, what will I write? So this is
Cos x square.
still y. No.
Sir, 2 sin x.
Very good, very good. First, you have to write. See, if it was x squared, you'll write 2x, right? If y is equal to x square, you'll write 2x. If y is equal to y, something square, you'll write. You're getting my point. So instead of 2x, what will I write? 2 sin x. Clear? And what is the derivative of sin x? In place of x, we had sin x. So derivative of sin x is cos x by
Cos
chain.
x.
You're getting my point.
Cos.
See, in place of x, what do you have? Sin x.
Yes.
So x square, you write it as 2x. So sine of x whole square, you write it as 2 sine of x. Clear? But in
Sin.
place of x, you have
Yes,
taken
sir.
sin x, right? So by chain rule, you have to multiply cos x. You are getting my point. Okay? Clear? But what is 2 sin x cos x?
How cos x?
Yeah, tell me. Tell me.
Sin 2 theta.
Hmm?
Sin 2 theta.
Sin 2x. If it is theta, you write theta. If it is x, you write x. You are getting my point. Okay? Clear?
No, sir.
See, you remember this formula? Sin 2 theta equals to 2 sin theta cos theta from trigonometry.
Yes, sir.
That we are applying here in reverse. You are getting?
Yes, sir.
You understood
Yes,
this?
sir.
You understood this step? So it is like x squared, right? X square you write as 2x. But in place of x, what do you have? Sin x. So I am writing instead of 2x, 2 sin x. So instead of x, whatever you have taken, you have to take the derivative of that and multiply. That is the chain rule. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Now why it works? Why chain rule works? So let me just give you the proof. Not proof, I'll just solve these two let me just solve this. Okay, let me just type it here. Okay, why chain rule works. Now, let me just prove using these two examples. Okay, so watch carefully. So our first example was what? Y equals to sine of x square. Y equals to sine of x square. Now we will prove it why our chain rule is correct. Okay. Now tell me y equal to sine of x square. Now let me just tell you what are y, x and y. Tell me what are x and y. They are just variables, right? Instead of instead of x, can I choose variable as u? Is there any problem?
No,
Not a
sir.
problem, right? See, let me just clear what I'm saying. Suppose y equals to x square, then dy by dx equals to
2x.
2x. Now if y equals to u square, y equals to
2u.
u square, dy by,
2u.
no, 2u is correct, but what is dy by?
dx.
No,
du, sir.
you have to see, if you change the variable there, you have to change the variable here also. You are getting my point?
Yes.
Now let me
Yes,
ask.
sir.
Yes, sir.
One second. Hello. हाँ ठीक है, आके कॉल करो. ओके जी, ठीक है, ओके, ठीक है, ओके. Okay, what is y equals to sine x? If y equals to sine x, what is dy by dx equal to?
Cos u.
Cos x.
Cos x. So what if y equals to sine u? Then can I ask dy by dx?
Cos
dy.
u.
No, I should ask what is dy by
du.
du.
dy by
du
du.
is equal to cos u.
Cos u.
Okay, fine. All this is clear. So, let me just okay, fine. Now let us just solve this problem. Which problem? This problem. Y equals to sine of x square. I'll write in y equals to sine of x square. Now I wish to calculate what is the derivative of y equals to sine of x square. Okay, let us continue. Okay, so y equals to, tell me, sine of x square. Now see, let x square be equal to u. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Then what will be y
Yes, sir.
equals to? What will be y equal to?
dy by dx.
No. Sine of
U.
u. Are you getting my point?
u.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now according to this, if u equals to x square, just keep it as it is. U equals to x square. I'm keeping it as it is. And what is this? Y equals to
Sine u.
Sine u.
y equals to sine u. Okay, fine. Now if I want to continue from y equals to sine u, what derivative I can take? Can I take derivative with respect to x, or should I take derivative with respect to u?
Sir,
With respect to u.
U only, because there is no x here. Therefore, tell me, What is du by dy by
du.
du equal to
Cos u.
cos
Cos.
cos u. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
But so no pay attention. But I need dy by dx and not dy by du. That was the question, right? So here, what was the question? Dy by
dx.
dx equals to how much? That was the question. So the problem is I'm getting dy by du here, but I'm not interested in dy by du. I'm interested in dy by dx. Clear? So what should do? What should I do? So what will I do is, so I have dy by du. If I multiply dy by du with du by dx, what will I get?
dy
Sir,
Tell
dy
me.
by dx.
I'll get dy by dx. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now
sir.
the thing is, what is du by dx? I don't know what is du by dx. Correct? Clear? So that I can find from here. Now tell me what is du by dx. According to this, what is du by dx? So see, if
So
y
it's
is equal to,
dx.
it is 2x. See, if y is equal to x,
Sir, 2x.
see, if y is equal to x square, then dy by dx is 2x. If u is equal to x square, then instead of y, you'll get u. You're getting my point?
Yes, sir.
See here, u is equal to x square, right?
Yes, sir.
If u is equal to x square, then du by dx equal to 2x. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
For example, if y is equal to x square, then what? Dy by dx equal to 2x. Do you agree? Instead of y, what do you have?
Yes, sir.
U. So instead of dy by dx, what you'll get? Du by dx you'll get. Clear?
Yes, sir.
See, if y is equal to x square, then dy by dx equal to 2x. If u is equal to x square, then instead of y, what do you have here? Instead of y, you have u. So instead of y, you'll get u again. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, what is dy by du? Here, what is dy by du? What is dy by du?
Cos u.
Cos u.
So here I'm writing cos u. And what is du by dx?
Sir, 2x.
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 2x. So this I'm writing this and this I'm writing this. Any problem?
No, sir.
Equal to what?
dy by dx.
That is what I'm
Sin
trying to
x.
find. Okay, fine. Now the thing is, dy by dx is equal to cos u. But u was not given in question. We assumed u, right? So what is u equal to?
Sir, x square.
X square, right?
Yes.
So what will I get?
Cos of x square 2x.
Cos x square.
So now you are understanding why the chain rule is working.
Yes, sir.
So I'll give you one more example.
Sir, why did you multiply these two?
Why? Because I needed the multiplication here. See. Why? Because I needed dy by dx. So how will I get dy by dx? For dy by dx, I need dy by du into du by dx. So what is dy by du? Dy by du is cos u. What is du by dx? It is 2x. That's why I multiplied. Only then I'll get this.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Clear? So next example, if y equals to sine square x, then dy by dx, then find dy by dx. Okay, now, so we can use chain rule, but what is the reason behind chain rule, we'll see. So we know that y equals to what? Sin x whole square. Do you agree?
Yes.
Now you tell me what to do. Let
Let sin x equals to u.
sin x equals to u, then y equals to
U square.
y equals to u square. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Now if y equals to u square, if y equals to u square, then can I write dy by dx or should I write dy by du here?
dy by du.
Why? Because we don't have any x. So dy by du is how much? Tell me.
Sir, to u.
Is 2u. But do I need dy by du or do I need dy by dx?
dy by dx.
Dx.
I need dy by
Dx.
dx. I have dy by
Du.
du. So what should I multiply to dy by du to get dy by dx? Let us see. Therefore,
du by dx.
I need to multiply du by dx to this. Correct?
Yes.
So I'll
Yes,
get
sir.
what is dy by dx equal to? Dy by du into du by
du by dx.
du by dx. These two will cancel. But what is dy? What is so? What is dy by du? So I'm writing it again. What is dy by du? And what is du by dx? Now dy by du you already have. What is that? 2u.
2u.
So this is 2u. And what about this du by dx? I can find from here. Du by dx. So here, from here I can find du by dx. Now tell me. U is equal to
Sin x.
Sin
sin
of
x.
x.
So what is du by dx?
Cos x.
So what is du by dx? Cos x. Correct? Therefore, tell me.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me. What is du by dx?
2 sin x.
Cos x
2u cos x. But u is equal to
Sin x.
u equals to sin x, right? That's what we assume. So u equals to sin x. So what is our answer?
2 sin x.
sin x cos
Is
x.
equal to 2
So
sin
dy by dx equals to 2 sin x cos x, which can be written as sin 2x. Agreed?
Yes.
So see, this is a long process when we just go in a proper procedure. So instead of that, what we do is we use chain rule. You are getting my point? So chain rule will make your process very short. Clear? Are you getting my point? You answer
Yes,
this
sir.
question now. If y equals to sin of x power 5, then dy by dx equals to. Tell me. Now tell me quickly what the answer is.
Cos of 5x.
X raised to
Cos
the
of
Raised to
power
power
x
4.
power 5 into
multiplied by
5.
4x 5
5
x.
x to the x cube.
Very good, very good. Now, if y is equal to 10 sin of x cube, Then dy by dx equals to
So 10 cos cube
30 cos of
10
x
cos of x cube into
x 2x
x square.
3x
2x.
square. It can be simplified to 30 x square cos of x cube. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
If y equals to 5 cos of 2x, then tell me,
minus 5 sine of 2x
minus 5
X square
sine of 2x
is x square.
into
into
2
2. 2x का 2 है, so what will it simplify to?
minus 10 sine of 2x.
Are you getting my point? See, 2x का 2 है, 2x का
Yes,
2 है.
sir.
Now it is better to always
Yes, sir.
write the numbers in front of sign when you multiply, so it will be clear. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir.
No. Ten
10 by x
10 by x raised to the power 9.
into x
agreed.
9x or 8.
So what is this? If you simplify, it is
90
90.
x raised to the power 8
9x.
90 upon x.
90 upon x. That's all. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
So 3ex square.
Yeah. No. Just think and tell.
So e to the power x into 3x square.
E
Sir,
to the
same.
power of x cube into 3x square. Clear? And
Yes,
get
sir.
point. Are you getting my point?
जी सर.
Yes, sir.
देखो जो भी है वो वैसे ही लिख देना, क्योंकि e पावर x का e पावर x ही है, तो e पावर x क्यूब का भी e पावर x क्यूब ही होगा. ठीक है? Now can I simplify this little bit? If you want, you can leave like this, or you can just write it in a better way. The better way is to bring this 3x square in front, so it will be 3x square into e power x cube. Are you getting my point?
जी सर.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now if
Sir,
yeah,
sir, can you explain the previous one once again?
this one e power x cube,
No, sir, before that.
this one,
Yes, sir.
see, y is equal to 10 into log of x power 9. Whenever you have a constant, you keep it as it is. We have seen several times that. Okay. So what is derivative of log x? It is 1 by x. But in place of x, you have x power 9. So instead of 1 by x, I'll write 1 by x power 9. Clear? Now, because in place of x, there was something else, I need to use the chain rule and multiply the derivative of that function again. So what is the derivative of x power 9? It is 9 into x power 8. See, n into x, see, x power n का derivative क्या है? n into x power n minus 1 है ना? तो x power 10 का क्या होगा?
Yes.
10 into x power 10 minus 1, which is 10 into x power 9. Clear? So chain
Yes, sir,
rule I have
got it.
applied. Clear? Okay. So this thing is same. Now tell me. Now tell me. What is dy by dx? It's easy.
So 5 cos 3x plus 7
5 cos 3x plus 7
multiplied by
Into 3.
3
7.
into 3. So if you simplify it,
15
cos
cos
of
3x.
3x plus 7.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So why we had multiplied by 3?
Why? Because in place of x, what do you have here? Something else, right? If in place of x you
Yes,
have
sir.
something else, you have to multiply by the derivative of that. So derivative of 3x plus 7 is what? इसका 3 है, इसका तो 0 है, तो पूरा मिला के 3 होगा. So you multiplied by 3. Clear?
Yes.
Now tell me.
Okay, sir. So minus sign.
Minus sine of x square
2x.
plus 5
X square plus 3x plus 5 into 3.
2x
into
No.
2x plus 3.
Into
2x plus 3.
2x
Plus
plus 3.
3.
So I have to multiply the derivative of whatever is in the bracket. तो ये जो ब्रैकेट में है उसका डेरिवेटिव क्या है? इसका है 2x और इसका है
3.
प्लस 3. इसका है 0.
Plus 3.
So it is 2x plus 3. So you have to multiply with 2x plus 3.
Derivative.
Okay, so this is the answer, but it is better to write this factor in front of sign always. You are getting my point?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is always better to write this factor in front of sign. So, so it is better to write it like this. So it is equal to, so dy by dx equals to minus of 2x plus 3 into sine of x square plus 3x plus 5.
3x plus 5.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so this is chain rule. Okay, now we'll start a new rule called a product rule. Okay, we'll learn a new rule called a product rule. These are the two rules. So these are the two important rules in differentiation. If you know these two rules, you can take the derivative of any function that at least in physics you can take out. Clear? Okay. Now the product rule is this. First I'll tell you what product rule is. Then I'll tell you how to apply that in problems. And after that I'll give you the proof. Maybe proof I'll give you tomorrow. Okay? The product rule is if you have two functions, for example, if f of x is equal to u of x into v of x. Okay? Or if y is u into v. You are getting my point? Then
Yes, sir.
the derivative. Then the derivative f dash of x or dy by dx is given by, is taken as follows. So let me write down. So dy by dx is equal to u you will keep as it is and you will multiply with derivative of v plus v you will keep as it is and you will multiply with derivative of u. Okay? Or f dash of x can be written as u into v dash of x plus v into u dash of x. So basically, let me just write down properly. So u of x into v dash of x plus p of x into u dash of x. You are getting my point? After I'll show you one example, you'll get the clarity. Example: if f of x or if y equals to product of two functions. Yeah.
Sir, how we are getting u of x into v dot of x?
I'm not giving you the proof. First, I'm telling you the formula. After discussing some examples, I'll give you the proof. Clear?
Okay, sir.
For example, if it is two functions like this. So this time we are not dealing with function in a function. We are dealing with product of two functions. See, you are getting my point. So it is not sine of x square. It is x square into sine x. So x square is a function, sine x is a function. You are getting?
Yes,
So
sir.
how to find dy by dx or how to find f dash of x? Then f dash of x or dy by dx is taken like this. See, first I'll keep x square as it is and then I'll multiply with derivative of sine x. Derivative of sine x is what?
Cos x.
Cos x. Plus, I'll put sine x as it is and I'll multiply by derivative of x square. What is derivative of x square?
2x.
2x. Clear? So this is how the product rule is done. Clear? So
Yes, sir.
if you take something common
sir.
here, if you take something common, what will you get? X into
Excuse me, sir.
x cos x plus 2 sin x. Clear?
Sir,
Hmm.
sir, so what's the difference between the chain rule and the product rule?
There is no connection only between chain rule and product rule. See, in chain rule, we dealt with something like sine of x squared. So it is function of a function. This time, we are dealing with product of two functions. X square is a function, sine x is a function. So we are taking the product of two functions. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
So x square into sine x. What will you do? You will put x square as it is. You will put the derivative of sine x here plus you will put sine x as it is. Then you will multiply with derivative of x square. You are getting my point? Okay, clear? I'll give you one more example. If y equals to x power 100,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah, into cos x. Yeah, tell me.
Sir,
Any
why
doubt?
we are writing x squared x?
Which one? Which one?
This one.
Can you type your doubt? Your sound is not audible. Everybody else following?
Sir, 100 x raised to the power 99 cos x.
So what is dy by dx? You keep the first function as it is. You multiply with the derivative of the second function, which is minus of
Sine
sin
x.
x.
Sin x.
Okay. Then what else?
So plus
100 x to the power 99.
Plus cos x you keep as it is.
100 x to the power 99.
Into 100 x to the power
X to the power 99.
99. Fine. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is how product rule works. I'll give you the proof in the next class.
Sir, will minus sin x remain like this, or would it become minus x raised to the power 100 sin x?
Yeah, you can just write minus anywhere. So it will be minus x to the power 100 into sin x. This is also the same way of representing that. Okay?
It's
It's
the
the
same
same thing.
answer.
It's the same thing. into, yeah,
So I have typed.
yeah, tell me.
So I have typed it out.
Yeah, tell me. Okay, 1 second.
So she typed her
Yeah,
doubt.
let me just check. Do we have to find two derivatives of one function? No, see here we have function as product of two functions. One function is a product of two functions. Then what we have to do is, see, our function is a product of two functions. I'll just give you one more example. So our function is a product of two functions. See, so f of x is a product of two functions, u of x and v of x, correct? Now if I want to take the derivative of this f of x, if I want to take the derivative of f of x, what we have to do is first function I'll keep as it is and I'll multiply with the derivative of second function, plus I'll keep the second function as it is and I'll multiply with the derivative of first function. That is the product rule. This is what? Product rule. You're getting my point?
Yes,
Clear?
sir.
If there is a product, you do it like this. Proof I'll give you tomorrow because today time is over. So I'm just giving you some examples how to do. So I'll give you one more example and I'll stop the class. Tomorrow we'll continue. Okay. So let f of x equals to some function. Tell me something. X cube into natural log of x. So how to take the derivative here?
Sir, x cube 1 upon x.
So it is x cube, you keep as it is. You multiply with derivative of log x, which is 1 by
X.
x. Okay. So whenever I am taking derivative, I am wantedly writing it in square brackets so that you will not get confused. Okay.
Okay.
So you no need to write in square bracket, but I am writing just to keep it clear. Okay. Okay. Plus ln x I'll keep as it is. I'll multiply with
3x square.
3x square. Clear? So this is how product rule works. Okay. Now if you want, you can simplify this.
X square plus
So
3x.
what is f dash of x equal to? So this thing is x square plus 3x square natural log of x. You can simplify with one more step. You can take x square common. What will remain?
1 plus 3 ln x.
So this is the derivative. This is how you take the derivative. Clear? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Yes, sir.
Last example. Last example. I'll give you
Okay,
derivative of one function, and I'll take the derivative in two ways, and say, both the ways I'll get the same answer. Okay. Okay. Let us see. Let f of x equals to okay. Let f of x equals to sin x into cos x. Sin x into cos x. Now I can apply the product rule. So let us see what we get. So what is f dash of x? Sin x I'll keep as it is. What will be the derivative of?
Minus sin x, sir.
Very good. Minus sin x. Agreed, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Plus,
Yes, sir.
plus, tell me. What to do now? I'll keep cos x as it is.
So cos x into cos x.
Very good, very good. Cos x into cos x. Now this will test the formulas of trigonometry also. So what is f dash of x? It is
Sir,
minus
minus
sin
sin
square
x
x minus sin square
plus
x
cos square x.
plus
Plus cos
cos
square x.
square x. Does anyone remember what is cos square x minus sin
Yes,
square
sir.
x?
Cos of a plus b.
Mm-hmm.
Cos of a plus b.
No.
No, sir. It is
What is cos square theta minus sin square theta?
Cos 2x. Cos 2x.
Very good, very good, very good. This is cos 2x. This is your answer. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Cos square theta minus sin square theta is cos 2 theta. Cos
Cos
square
2.
theta minus sin square theta is cos 2 theta. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. Cos square theta minus sin square theta is cos 2 theta. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
now,
sir.
now I'll solve this in a different method. I'll get the same answer. See, f of x equals to what? Sin x into cos x, right? Now, can I write this as 2 of sin x into cos x by 2? Any problem?
Yes, sir.
No problem, right? It is same thing. You
No,
are just
sir.
multiplying and dividing by 2. Now tell me, what is sin 2x? Sorry, what is 2 sin x cos x? What is this formula?
Sir, sine 2x.
Sin 2x. So you have to remember all these. Sin 2x, remember? See, we have this formula cos square theta minus sin square theta is equal to cos 2 theta. 2 sin theta cos theta equals to sin 2 theta. How did we get this? We got this formula from sin a plus b and cos a plus b when a equal to b. Remember?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, I got my function. What is my function? What is my function? Half of
Sine 2x.
half of sin 2x. Now, do I need a product rule here? No, I don't need product rule. But I need to take the derivative. What is the derivative? Half I'll keep as it is because that's a constant. It will just remain like that only when multiplied to a function. Tell me, what is the derivative of sin 2x?
Sir, cos 2x.
Very good. Cos 2x.
Sin
And anything else? Anything else? Should I apply the chain rule? Because
Sir, 2.
in place of x, what do I have?
2x.
2x,
2x.
sir.
So I have to
By
apply
2.
chain rule. So what is the derivative of 2x?
2.
Sir, 2.
2.
2.
Okay. So this 2 will cancel. So what is f dash of x?
Cos 2x.
It is cos 2x.
Cos of 2x.
Clear? So I got my answer in this way also. Now are you understanding why those trigonometric formulas are important?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Every
Yes, sir.
formula is useful. So every formula is useful. See, we have used this formula. We have used this formula. In the last question, we have used this formula. And in this question, we have used this formula. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
But either way, you are getting same answer. See, cos 2x here, cos 2x here. Clear? Okay, I'll continue tomorrow, and
Yes, sir.
tomorrow I'll tell you the proof for what? Product rule also. For chain rule, we already discussed. For product rule, tomorrow I'll tell you.
Okay, sir.
Okay? So I'll share this.
Okay, sir.
Practice every problem we did today. And you have to keep on revising those formulas from trigonometry.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.